Un des plus gros kiosques ici au Salon du Golf à Orlando est occupé par les studios de Golf Channel et de leur émission Le Morning Drive. Nous avons avec nous Gary Williams qui est l'animateur, le maître d'œuvre de cette émission tous les matins. Gary Williams, golf is big when you know that the sport have its own network, and that's what Golf Channel is.
Well, it's nice to be here. We're flattered that the PGA of America would allow us to be a part of this. It's so neat. In parts of the world like where you're from in Canada, where the passion runs so high for golf, but the season is so condensed for people who are not thinking about playing golf, but it's always on their mind in the middle of winter to be here, to feel the energy and know that spring is around the corner. It's a neat thing.
When we look at what you did all your life, you know, you were involved in golf very young, but you did a lot of things and you came back to golf. How is it to be the anchor of a show like this and to be with Golf Channel, who's now 20 years old?
It's humbling, truly, and you're right. I've loved golf since my dad put a club in my hand when I was 6 years old, but I've covered all sports. But to focus on it exclusively and to be a part of a show like Morning Drive that started in January of 2011, and now Golf Channel being 20 years of age, and I'm starting my 5th year with the network, believe me, it's a dream job.
Some of us in Canada would say it's a really dream job when you finish it and you can go right here around Orlando and play golf.
That's very true, and you're absolutely right. You know, the mornings come early, and it's more like the middle of the night, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. But we're off the air generally between 9 and 9:30 Eastern Time. We have a full day. A lot of us get together. We play a lot of golf with each other, and we still feel like we're home before my kids get off the bus from school, and you still have a lot of the day left. So the time may seem like, oh gosh, it's so early. Believe me, it's a great feeling to know your day is almost over at about 8:30 in the morning.
You know, there was a lot of news here at a golf show and everything. Yesterday, there was one big news. I mean, the number of golf round last year in America, in the United States, was up 1%. 1% seems to be small, but for the last year, it was going down. It has to be a really good news for everybody.
Well, it is, and you consider, and I think the real great way to look at it, and it's fact, there were less days played, meaning there was a lot of days lost to weather across the United States last year, but yet rounds were still up. That means that when people had the chance to play, they were playing at even more of a level exponentially higher than the 1%. So it's encouraging that it was going in this direction, but really considering all the days that were lost, it's even better than that.
You know what? We can brag about something. In Quebec, it was up by 11% last year.
I'm not surprised. I can tell you this, the amount of feedback and the response we get, not only on Morning Drive, but really across the board on Golf Channel, from all of Canada, makes us all feel great. And for the people who get to travel there to the various events on the LPGA and the PGA Tour and also on the Champions Tour, everybody comes back and says there is nothing like the passion for golf like you see in Canada.
We have a lot of snowbirds that come down during the winter. Obviously, they have time, they have the money to do it, and I'm really happy for them. But when the summer comes, we used to have baseball in Montreal. You're a baseball fan. You still think that the Expos should come back to Montreal?
I don't think they should. They should. I don't understand it, considering the fact that at the end, the way that it happened was disappointing to me. And also, I was a Yankee fan, and during the strike season, the Yankees were a very good team. The best team in baseball was the Montreal Expos. They have great history there. They have great fans there, and I think that baseball should be in Montreal. Absolutely.
Well, Gary Williams, thank you very much for this. And you know what? If there's a winter morning that you feel that it's really cold in Orlando, think a little bit about us up there that are watching you, and we know it's freezing outside.
Count on that, and thank you.
Thank you very much.